It kind of feels like I'm walking around a car boot sale. Hitting the main strip of Hylton Road now. Front looks beautiful. The rest of it from the top just looks like a massive warehouse. Try and get this last piece down as I'm struggling. Treble 20, watch this. I mean, I'm the little one. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. This week is all about Hylton Road. Last week we did Chester Road. This week we're doing Hylton Road. Now I know Hylton Road goes miles back in that direction, but I already touched on Pennywell a few months back, and I kind of feel like Thor Estate deserves a video in itself. So I'm going to stick to this main strip of Hylton Road and maybe touch on some of the Millfield area as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this. What a beautiful day, man. Look at the way the sun's cracking through there. So once again, on this road, there's absolutely loads of shops. I haven't been invited into any of the shops this week, so it's just going to be a kind of a random mix of shops. We'll just kind of see what's open and we'll go on from there. But I want to try and get around some more streets this week. I kind of felt like last week was too much focus on all the shops, and I didn't really get around many of the streets, or not as many as I would have liked to get around. So we'll try and hit some more streets this week. But it's nice and fresh this morning. I woke up, it was pretty chilly, which is kind of weird because throughout the whole of October, and we're like pretty much halfway through November now, it's been pretty mild. I think the other day was like 16 degrees. I've never ever known it in my life to be 16 degrees in the middle of November. What the hell's happening? Climate change for you? Oh, that's a controversial one, isn't it? Climate change. I'm not quite sure you're allowed to talk about that on social media. What do you reckon? Is climate change a real thing? Or is it just a big con to tax us more? I'd love to see the comments on this one. Bit of a celebration this week, guys. We've just hit 25,000 followers on Facebook, which is absolutely mental. I never in my life thought I'd be reaching them figures. We still got some catching up today on YouTube though, and on TikTok. YouTube, we're only sitting on 3,000. So if you're enjoying the content, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out loads, it really does. It helps push to like new audiences and stuff. And I always find like I get loads of viewers who watch the channel but they're not actually subscribed. So a simple click of the subscribe button and it helps out massively. So I appreciate it, guys. I think we'll kick this video off with some breakfast, I reckon. There's bound to be a breakfast shop around here somewhere. We'll grab a nice coffee, maybe just get ourselves a full English. I don't know, we'll see what's about and we'll see what we can grab. I'm kind of peckish. The thing is, if this video is anything like last week, I ate so much last week. I must have went in 3 or 4 different food shops and I was just eating cakes and wraps, burgers. I was eating all sorts. See if today ends up the same. Nice little food adventure along Hylton Road. Before we grab our breakfast, can any of you remember this building? This massive white one here. It looks a lot better now than it did back in the day. But that used to be the New Monkey years ago. I'm talking like 20 years ago. Aye. And when I was a young one, that's where we would go for our raves. I always remember like MC Stomping, Tazo Turbo D. I was a right little raver back in the day. Little chav. But that place back in the day was lethal, man. I remember coming out one night and there was just everyone partying in the streets and someone set a bloody car on fire. There was a car on fire across the road. It was a mad place to be as a young'un. But I was hoping there was some breakfast shops on the corner back up there, but they're closed. They're not open until like another 30-40 minutes. And I haven't really got the time to hang around. So we're just going to keep moving for now. We'll find something else a little bit further down. But this building here, behind us, apparently this is haunted. I think it's called Havelock Towers. This one right here. Gorgeous looking building, but apparently it's haunted. People were saying online. That's the first I've ever heard of that. Maybe there's someone out there that's into all the paranormal activity stuff. Be willing to take us around Havelock Towers and we'll do a little ghost hunt. I would love to do something like that, like a proper one. Get the Ouija board and that out. Palian Health Centre. I tell you what, there's not many walk-in centres these days, are there? I'm sure they've closed most of them down. It's like really hard to get doctor's appointments and that now. I always try and avoid doctors. You'll not catch me in a doctor's or a hospital unless like I've broke my leg or something. It's got to be serious for me to go into a doctor's. But apparently it's really hard to get doctor appointments and that now. So NHS has gone down the pan. But again, just what I read online, guys. This is not me giving you medical advice, by the way. I'm just saying I always try and avoid doctors if I can. The only thing I really take is paracetamol every now and again if I've got a bit of a headache. We're kind of hitting the main strip of Hylton Road now. This is where all the shops are. But most of them are closed. It's like 9:30 now. I thought a lot of places would be open by this time. But I'm going to kind of snake through some of the streets, I reckon. And then we'll come back. Maybe in half an hour or so and hopefully some more shops will be open. But what we got down here, let's have a look down this street. We have got the Salvation Army down here. I think this has been around for a while. I've never actually been in though. Is the Salvation Army just sort of like a food banky sort of place? Like a community centre? Where are we at? We're next to Diamond Hall Academy. I'm pretty sure a few of yous will have went to that school back in the day. But we're going to try and get right amongst the streets here. But I didn't want to get too far and go and venturing into Palian, because that's another one I feel like is worthy of a video in itself. But let's wander around some of the streets around here. I didn't realise this was here. Let's have a look at this. This is St Joseph's Catholic Church. Look at that beautiful building. I'm not quite familiar with this side of Millfield. I'm more familiar with like Chester Road area. So this is kind of unexplored territory for me, this. But check this out. Wow. That's a beautiful church, isn't it? I mean, I kind of feel like I've had my fill of churches when we've been away. We've seen so many. But it's nice to see buildings like this around Sunderland. We are on Paxton Terrace. I'm going to head down here while we get blinded by the sun. I really want to try and find somewhere to grab some breakfast. Let's have a little walk down Booth Street. It's nice little cottages. I think most of Millfield's like this, like these small little terraced houses. There's a lot of these around here. There, walking around here, it's fairly quiet, like. I'd say that is only early, like 9:30, 10 o'clock now. Maybe it gets a bit more lively on the night. Who knows? Right. I was kind of hoping this was going to be open, the deli. Grab something from there. But I kind of feel like I'm going to get all the way down to town and not going in any shops at this rate. Everywhere's closed. AGM Media Group. That's been there a while, that one. I remember that one from years ago. But let's keep moving and see what's further down here. I notice we have got a charity shop over here. It's a shame that we need so many charity shops, man. I know I've touched on it before about the homelessness and that. But it doesn't seem to be getting any better. It seems to be getting worse, if anything. Oh, actually, we might have found some of here, guys. The avenues. Is this open? Yeah. Yeah.
You're very welcome, sir. What can we do for you?
It's after a breakfast or something, if you stay like
Are you sitting in?
Yeah. Salted in, aye.
I seen you on Facebook yesterday.
Aye, I did Chester Road last week. So I've just been going around different areas. Trying to support the local businesses.
Oh,
That's
good.
what we like to hear. And do you want a tea or coffee with your breakfast, sir?
I'd have a latte, please. Am I okay just grabbing a table in here?
You can indeed. Paper's just on the left if you're interested.
How long's this been open then?
We've had it 6 years.
6 years now.
6 years. Physically, there's been a cafe here about 15.
Yeah. It's a nice place, I've never been there.
Thank you very much.
I'm not very familiar with this area, like, what's it like around here, is it good?
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, just your
Not bad
your typical urban sprawl. But yeah, it's not a bad area at all.
We're just small independents, you know.
That's what we need, we need more small independent businesses.
Get the dying art, I think, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Hey guys, we've finally found somewhere to sit down and grab a bite to eat. This is the Avenues Cafe on Chester Road. We're going to grab a breakfast and a nice brew to start this day. But look at this venue, man. This is beautiful, isn't it? Nice cosy little place.
There we are, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Lovely.
If you need extra sugar, it's just in the caddy there.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Ho, ho, ho. Check this out. This is huge. I'm gonna be so full after this one. And then we've got 4 pieces of toast there as well. And so what we got on here first of all, we've got pretty much 2 of everything. We've got 2 hash browns, 2 sausages, 2 eggs, bacon, mushrooms, beans, black pudding. We've got the full shebang on there. I always like to start off my breakfast with some good old beans on toast. Kind of baked beans on toast. I would dive in with some hash browns. That's a lovely hash brown, nice and fluffy in the middle, crispy on the outside. The most important thing of all, the sausage. Let's see if this one holds up. Nice and soft. Loads of flavour. Add some beans. That's perfection. Eggs as well, cooked perfectly. Nice runny yolk to dip your sausages in. Look at that. Wow. People always ask when I do these videos as well, where do I put all the food? I honestly didn't know. You probably see us in a year's time. Probably 20 stone. So this is for breakfast. I still will get food later on as well for lunch. Or dinner. Do we call it lunch or dinner? I think we call it dinner hour here. What else we got under here? Some bacon. See how the bacon's cooked. That looks amazing, to be fair. There's hardly any fat on that bacon at all. Nice salty bacon, cannot beat it. Tomatoes as well. I always prefer tinned tomatoes over like a massive tomato. Tomatoes is normally one of my least favourite things on a breakfast, but they're actually really nice. Mushrooms are always hit and miss for me. I'm not a massive fan of mushrooms anyway, so they have to be chopped small and pretty fine for us to enjoy them. These look decent. Not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad at all. But I know exactly what you're all waiting for. The black pudding. I've tried this twice so far and I've not enjoyed it. Is it going to be 3rd time lucky? It's soft. Smells pretty nice, to be fair. I don't know what it is, it's like, can't taste like a sausage, but it's just got a very weird flavour, like a beefy flavour. I'm just not a massive fan. I don't think I'll ever be a fan of black pudding. But overall, with this breakfast, I'm very impressed. Very nice indeed. If you just want to get an idea of some of the prices and a quick look at the menu, there it's there. All day breakfast for £7.20. That's not bad at all. I'll just do other stuff like chicken curry and rice, mince and dumplings, the usual. So get yourselves down to Avenue Calf, guys, and support your local business. I'm so glad I found this place though. I was quite worried in case I got all the way to the top of Hylton Road and didn't find anywhere to eat.
Yeah, I think I'm going up.
Thank you very much anyway. See you later now. Oh my god, I am so full. I don't know how I'm going to squeeze in food later on. Oh, I've got a right sweat on as well. I could use a drink, to be honest. Cool us down a bit. We'll see if we can find a little shop and grab ourselves. Might even get Monster or not. Is it too early for Monster? Never too early for Monster. African food store. Got some funky shops around here. I tell you what I miss though about around here, guys. I miss the shop that used to be here. Can anyone remember what it was? It used to be Borneo's. And they used to do like loads of different dishes. I don't know if it was like Caribbean food or something, but it was really nice. But then I think they had a fire and then they reopened and then a car smashed through the front of the building. So they had no luck whatsoever, and I think the owner must have been like, I'm not starting up again for the third time. So after that accident, it just never opened again. And it's now like a Nigerian cuisine place, apparently. I've never tried that. Anyone tried that? Is it any good? Is it as good as Borneo's? Borneo's was like one of my favourite places back in the day again for some bait. It was a shame to say again. I was absolutely good. But that's a nice pub, the Mountain Daisy. Quite a big one. Is it open? We'll see if it's open. Absolutely beautiful building. I love it when you see pubs with nice buildings. Hello. Whoa. Nice cold beverage, I reckon. What do we get? Oh. Do you have any non-alcoholic Guinness? No. What other non-alcoholics have you got? Can I get the B Moretti? The 0 one. Let's grab a nice little seat and sit down with our cold beverage. Oh, let's have a look around here first. First time I've ever been here. This is the Mountain Daisy. Nice little pool room. Darts board there as well, which is in good nick. Oh, we've actually got some darts as well. Should we have a quick game of darts? Why not, eh? I'll show you my skills. I'm terrible at darts. I'm so bad. Here we're going. Treble 20, watch this. Oh, we missed the board completely. Here we're going, treble 20. Oh, bullseye. I cannot believe I just hit a bullseye on a final dart. There we go, there we go. We hit a bull, we hit a 9, and we hit one off board. I mean, I'm the little. Set these up on there. Show you my dart skills. I mean, I'm not the best at darts at all. But we did it at 20 and a double 20 and a 7. Way off target. I do love a game of darts though. Me and John have a game of darts every now and again. Yeah, I think that's enough dartage. Let's sit down and have a nice drink. Tell you what, it's started to come out warm out there. We've nipped in here, the Mountain Daisy, for a nice non-alcoholic beer and Moretti, straight out of the fridge, nice and cold. I'll tell you what, I think I prefer the non-alcoholics, you know. I didn't really drink much anywhere, but these are like really sweet, but they're really refreshing, and I think I prefer them to the actual alcoholic ones. But it's my first time in here, the Mountain Daisy. And it's a lovely little place. Got a pool table in good nick. Dartboard, looks brand new. Yeah, the place is really clean and tidy. Looks like a nice little boozer. Let's sit and have a beer. Buffet. This is a whole other side of this building. I didn't realise this part was here. It's got buffet on the window. So I'm guessing this is like a nice little dining area. Come and have some food. Look at the artwork on this building. This is well fancy. I like this. With some of these paintings, that's Marsden Rock. That's beautiful. It's all like tiled as well. Not quite sure which ones these are, but... Oh, is that Durham Cathedral? Right, see you later, mate. See you later. I don't know if you can remember from a while back when all the riots and stuff were happening down the town. I can't even remember what the riots were about, but there was loads of people like trying to storm the mosque. That security guards outside the mosque for like months and months, but I think it's all quieting down now. That was when Leanne's removals was hauling wheelie bins about. Well, check this mosque out. Quite a beautiful building, isn't it? A little bit different to the churches we've been seeing recently, but I've still never been in one. But again, I'm not quite sure if I'm allowed in or not. I've just tossed the drone up, and although the building at the front looks beautiful, the rest of it from the top just looks like a massive warehouse. But this front bit's awesome. It kind of reminds us of like the Taj Mahal, which I think I've mentioned before, but it's a goal of mine to try and visit all 7 wonders of the world, and the Taj Mahal is one of them in India. The only one I've seen so far is the Colosseum, and I've seen it twice, so I would love to try and tick some more off the list over the next couple of years. I think the one I'd be interested in seeing the most is probably the pyramids. Just the whole mystery behind the pyramids probably excites me. So I would love to have a wander around them and have like a tour inside, see some of the tombs and stuff. That'll be right up my street. Egypt probably is not a bad place to visit either. Probably is one of the cheaper ones. Some of the other ones like Christ Redeemer in Brazil, that will be a pretty pricey one to go and see. Or the Great Wall of China. But I'll get round them eventually. But anyway, let's keep moving. We'll hit some more streets, shall we? Before we head up the rest of Hylton Road. Alright, let's have a wander down here. Aylesbury Street. See if there's out exciting down here. I tell you what though, as a delivery driver, delivering down these streets in Millfield is an absolute nightmare. Every driver will tell you the same. Because the vans are massive and they're like really wide, and you always get a lot of cars double park in these streets, and the streets are really tight. So driving down here, especially at night time, it's quite a challenge. Job's got to be done, you know, and with me being the #1 driver in the region, easy for me. Not so much for some of the other drivers. So I think this has just kind of led us into a dead end. Looks like there's a bridge here though. We'll have a wander across this bridge. That's taking us right out of the railway line. I think I can hear a train coming. I can't see out with the wall though. The wall's too high for me to look over. Hopefully you've seen that on the camera. But I didn't really use the metro much. The only time I really use the metro is if I want to go through Newcastle, which isn't very often. I'd rather jump on the metro than drive through to Pin, and trying to drive through Newcastle, the roads are so like confusing. So it's easier for me to just jump on the metro and go through there. Or if I'm going to the airport, that's the only other time I'll use the metro really. What's the price of the metro now? I think back when I used it, it was about a £5 or something. But everything seems to be creeping up. I remember when bus fares were like 50 pence for a single. And now it's like, what, £3 or something? Inflation, man. Not quite sure where we are now. We are on Hadrian Street and Close Street. That's where we are. So these are the same, these are like terraced houses as well. But these have got a second floor. Not just like the small bungalow ones. But then you've got this little estate here. This looks like a brand new estate compared to the rest of the houses. This looks really nice around here. But I'm not quite sure where that leads, and I feel like I'm wandering too far now. I always remember my great nana, her house, she had like a massive wall around her house, around her garden, and she used to have like the broken glass like this all the way along her wall. But I thought that got made illegal. I thought you weren't allowed to do that anymore, put broken glass on a wall. Right, we'll head down Granville Street and then we'll head back onto Hylton Road. I know that looks awesome, the sun beaming down, but when you're walking towards it, it's so blinding. Also, me and the lads have been speaking about our next travel abroad for next year, and we've got two options so far. We've got Greece and we've got Madeira. Two places that's been up on our list for a while, and them are looking like the most likely options at the minute. Out of the two, which one would you rather see? Or is there a third option? Is there anywhere else you would recommend that you would like us to check out? But I always love to like get out and visit new places, so any recommendations, guys, helps out loads. Is there anywhere you've been in the past that you would recommend, or is there anywhere new that you have always wanted to go and you would love to see? Let us know in the comments section. This is one I want to give a shout out to, the Hylton Road MOT Centre. These lads always sort me out for MOT every single year. I've been going there for years. Any problems I've had with a car, they always sort the job out, so hats off to them, and they're very reasonably priced as well. I like to shop around when it comes to the car, because some garages, they overcharge you. They do. You go into one garage, they'll charge you say 500 quid for something. You go into Hylton Road garage, they'll charge you 300. Know what I mean? Just saying. Hylton Road MOT Centre, best around, guys. But here's another lovely little church hidden in plain sight. Check this out. Absolute beauty. Let's see if we can find a way in and have a look at that. Oh man, place is locked. Why is it locked? I thought churches were meant to be open all the time. Alright, final stretch, guys, of the Hylton Road. That's where all the main shops are. Hopefully there's something exciting down here. But that's another one everyone mentioned. Four Hands Indians. I've heard really good things about that, but it's not going to be open until later on, so it's no good for me. But what else we got down here? Let's have a look. I know from years ago there used to be loads of second-hand shops down here. I don't know if that's still the case. We'll find out. Crossover. What we got here? Hack Shack. Rock bottom. I love that. Out to sell. Gives a bell. I love that motto. But kind of looks like mainly second-hand shops around here. Couple of little newsagents. Oh, there's a cake shop over the road, but it's not quite open yet. That's another one a few people mentioned. It's only got half a sign now. It was called House of Jollof. But I don't know if it's open anymore. I remember Blot Outdoors did a video there, and it was quite a funny video to watch.
They haven't put the
But it looks like it's closed down. Like, this could be interesting. Like, we're going for a tattoo studio. Is it open? Winter opening times Wednesday to Saturday. Oh. I've only got one tattoo, and you wouldn't believe us if I told you what it was. I didn't even want to mention what it is on here, but there's not really around here that excites us, guys. if I'm being honest. If I've got to compare the two, Hylton Road and Chester Road, I think I preferred Chester Road, you know. Not really much on Hylton Road. I mean, there is a lot on Hylton Road, but not really that catches my eye. Aye, to be honest guys, there's not really much around here. It kind of feels like I'm walking around a car boot sale. It sounds awful, but that's how it feels. It kind of feels a little bit neglected around here, which is a shame. Like, Chester Road's got a completely different feel to it. Like, it's so busy down there and the streets are just bustling, and business seems to be going really well, but around here it's really quiet. And it's just kind of like these second-hand shops. I mean, they probably come in handy if you're low on cash and you just need like a cheap cooker or a fridge or something. But that's mainly what it is down this end, just second-hand shops. Like all of these. I thought there would have been a bit more down there for us to check out. It's kind of the top end of Hylton Road up towards Ford Estate and that, and Pallion. That seems to be the better end in terms of like content for you to see anyway. Alright, so this is open now guys. I can't even pronounce that name. Can you say what that's called? I can't pronounce that. But let's have a look in here. Yeah, right, mate. Am I okay recording?
Say again.
Am I okay filming? Basically, I'm making a YouTube video going around the area, Hylton Road, and I'm just trying to like showcase some local businesses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And just try some food and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
But I've never been in here, so I don't know what kind of food is that you do. Or...
yeah, actually, this is the menu.
That's the menu.
Yeah.
What's jollof rice? What is that?
It's a mixture of sauce with white rice. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it looks.
I'll try that. Right, so we're coming here for some food. They do like buffets and that. The buffet is like 35 quid for an adult. But I just wanted something small. I don't want to eat something too heavy. So we've gone for a plate of jollof rice. And I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea what to expect. Jollof rice, that sounds interesting I guess. But this is 13 quid for the jollof rice. So let's see what we get. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So this is jollof rice.
Yes.
And what's this, chicken or?
This is beef.
Beef?
Yeah.
Right, lovely.
Yeah.
What's the name of this shop?
This is Magic Pots.
Magic Pots?
Magic Pot Niger. Yeah. It's written here.
Alright, Magic
Yeah,
Pot.
Magic Pot Niger. Yeah.
It comes like wrapped in like a cling film. I need to open this. Let's get this ripped open. It smells nice to be fair. Very hot though. Right, so let's give you a close look at this. So this is the jollof rice. Huge portion of rice there with some sort of sauce on, and then 2 massive chunks of beef. So let's dig in and give this a go. I've never tried anything like this before, so I've got no idea what to expect. It smells pretty nice. Let's give the rice a go first. We'll leave the beef till last. See what it's like. Oh, got a bit of a spice to it. Oh, that's very spicy. It's very different. Not quite like any rice I've tasted before. It's kind of hard to describe the flavour of it. It's very, very spicy. Have a go with the beef, shall we? Look at this massive chunk of beef there. Let's cut this one, see what this is like. Looks nicely cooked all the way through. Let's give it a go. Again, that's got a very different flavour to what a regular beef would be. I don't know if it's how it's cooked or how it's seasoned. But yeah, very different. But this is all Nigerian food in here. They do like a buffet. I'm guessing they'd have like loads of different meats and stuff on. different rices. 35 quid for an adult, 15 quid for a child for the buffet, but all Nigerian food. So it's very different to what I would be normally eating. I'm gonna at least attempt to get the beef downers. Try and get this last piece downers. I'm struggling. I mean, if you want to try something different, guys, get yourselves down to the Magic Pot on Hylton Road. Right, thank you very much, mate. Have a good day. Ta-ra now.
Bye.
There we go, guys. Get yourself down to the Magic Pot on Hylton Road. If I'm being honest, and I was trying to be honest on these videos, it wasn't really for me. You know, it's a different type of food, Nigerian food. I mean, it's worth trying as a one-off. Some people might like it. There might be other dishes on the menu that might be a little bit different. I got the jollof rice with like beef, and it's pretty spicy. I struggled a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, the beef was cooked nicely. It wasn't like chewy or anything. And the guy who works there was lovely. But they do like buffets. Different meats and stuff on every single day, other than a Monday, which is today. So we just had to settle for the jollof rice. Maybe we'll pop back down one time when they've got the full buffet out and try some different stuff. But not really for me, the jollof rice. Maybe one of you out there might enjoy it. But I struggled a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Also, price wise, for the jollof rice and a can of pop, it was like £14.50, which is very pricey. The buffet is 35 quid, which is also pricey. I would expect to pay like £14.50 for the buffet. But I mean, it's a Nigerian food place, not many of them around, to be fair. So, who knows? Get yourself down to the Magic Pot, guys. I kind of feel bad because the guy was so nice. And I didn't really like to give bad reviews, negative feedback. The guy was lovely, the venue was nice and clean. It's just I didn't really enjoy the meal that I got. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I chose the wrong dish. Maybe if I chose something different, it might have been better. I don't know. But I'd rather be honest than just say that I enjoyed it when I didn't. So, here's what it is, I suppose. There's a little aquatic shop over here. We'll go and check that one out. There's loads of shops open around here now. And now that's like pushing 12 o'clock, everywhere's open. It was all closed earlier on. But let's check this out. Oh. Absolutely, loads of different fish in here.
Biggest thing he's got at the minute is that one.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't want it.
That's huge.
Beast, isn't he?
I couldn't imagine having a tank that big in my house.
I'll put it this way. You see that glass there? There's a section over the back here where he smashed it. Smashed his three fingers. He's on his three fingers to feed him. So putting it in and he just come up, bang.
Would that tap your finger off like that?
Oh, but snapped it. Snapped three of his fingers. Oh, he's a beast. He's an absolute beast, him.
Say hi to the beast.
Oh, he's a monster. His tetras. There is some super reds in there, but you can't see them. They'll probably be in the tubes.
Yeah.
High grade plec. Then he's got his swordtails, his mollies.
Because you get tropical and you get cold water, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that right?
They're cold over there. So when you see your goldfish and carp and stuff like that, they're cold. These are all tropical, so these all need heaters in. So you've got your guamis, they all need heated. The other fun thing he's got, if I can find them, is frogs.
Frogs.
That's where
Congo frogs.
No, look.
Hiding under. Oh, they're tiny then.
He's got baby guppies in that one.
Oh, they are tiny them ones.
He's what he just said. They're about a week and a half old.
They're good for breeding, the guppies, aren't they? Is that the one?
Yeah, mate. They're like wildfire.
I remember having like a tank like this years ago, and I had some guppies in that, and I got a fish called a balloon molly.
Aye.
And I just ate them all.
Aye,
All the
of
other
course.
fish.
There's your red eyes.
So you've got to be like careful, aren't you, with what fish you mix
There's
with
certain ones you cannot have. Like these here, you can't put with likes of these or them, because they'll just get chomped up. One of the females in here had a load of eggs in her mouth.
Oh, what's these kind of fish?
Cichlids. Some parrot. Where's the parrot? He's mainly the one for that one. See that big one over the back?
Yeah.
It's like the strawberry parrot fish. It's a hybrid. But yeah, this is his community tank which he keeps here.
Awesome, like.
But
I've always wanted to get like a massive fish tank like this. But you can get like little snails and that, can't you? And like little shrimps that eat all the algae and stuff.
snails.
Oh, is that them
You
now?
want to talk about snails? There's plenty of snails.
Is that all them?
Yeah, they're just your common ones. They all take care of it. It's like your plec. Your plec takes care of algae as well. It's a good food source for them. But yeah, they're just your common snails that just eat everything. These ones here with the, see the different colours on them?
Yeah.
They're assassin snails. But you've got the likes of these, which is all they're cold waters.
There we go, guys. Something a little bit different. The Aquatic on Hylton Road. If any of you are interested in fish and that sort of stuff, get yourselves down there. They'll sort you out. Very knowledgeable lads in there. They're not all sorts. They'll get you set up with your tank and that. And they've got all sorts of different fish and that in there. And they're very, very cheap. Cheapest around, apparently. They've only been open for like 3 months or something, I think he said. So it's a very new business. So the likes of businesses like that, you need to get in and support them. I've always wanted to get a fish tank set up as well. Get some nice tropical fish. They're a bit of a nightmare to look after though. You got to get like filtration systems and heaters. But like I say, the lads know exactly what they're talking about in there. They'll sort everything out for you. We're pretty much back up the top end of Hylton Road now. I think I've gotten around and seen as much as I can. If I had to compare the two, Hylton Road, Chester Road, if I'm being honest, I preferred Chester Road. I feel like Hylton Road, I don't know what it is, feels a little bit run down. Feels a little neglected, if that makes sense. But I've enjoyed my time anyway. It's been a nice little adventure. We've seen some places that I've never seen before, places I never even knew existed, and I've lived in Sunderland all my life. So I hope you've enjoyed this little adventure, guys. Let us know where you want to see next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!